There are voices in history that speak louder than time itself. Voices that don't need volume, only clarity. Stephen Hawking was one of them, a man who spent his life studying the universe, only to discover that some of the deepest mysteries were not in the stars, but inside the human mind, inside our behaviors, inside the choices we make every single day. Hawking didn't just explain black holes and time. He explained us. And what he revealed about humanity is something most people choose to ignore. Tonight, we're going to explore 5 truths Stephen Hawking tried to warn the world about. Truths that, if understood, can completely reshape the way you see your life, your relationships, and your own potential. The first truth he revealed was simple, yet terrifying. Time is the greatest illusion and the greatest truth. Hawking understood time better than almost anyone who has ever lived. But what fascinated him the most wasn't just how time bends, stretches, or collapses, but how humans waste it. He used to say that people behave as if time is infinite, as if the clock will always reset, as if tomorrow is guaranteed. We delay our dreams, assuming they can wait. We postpone the changes we know we need to make. We save our apologies, our risks, our courage for later, and we never stop to question if later will even come. To Hawking, this was the most dangerous mistake a human can make, because time does not pause for intelligence, for potential, or even for genius. It doesn't care if you're ready. It doesn't care if you're scared. Time moves, with or without you. And the saddest part? Most people never realize this until it's too late. Hawking's message was clear. You don't control time, but you control how you use it. And that is where your life is decided. The second truth Hawking revealed is one that destroys more dreams than failure ever could. The biggest enemy of knowledge is not ignorance, it's certainty. People imagine that ignorance is the problem, because ignorance means not knowing. But Hawking argued the opposite. Ignorance can be fixed. Ignorance creates curiosity. Ignorance pushes you toward learning. But certainty kills growth. When a person becomes certain, they stop questioning. When they stop questioning, they stop evolving. And when they stop evolving, they slowly become blind to the world around them. Hawking observed that people cling to certainty because it makes them feel safe. Safe in their opinions, safe in their habits, safe in their excuses. But certainty is a trap disguised as comfort. It convinces you that you already know enough, that you already understand everything you need, that change is unnecessary. And that's why so many people stay stuck in the same place for years, sometimes for a lifetime. Hawking's warning was this: a wise mind is never certain. A wise mind questions everything, including itself. The third truth Hawking shared is one that reflects directly on human behavior. Quiet minds understand what loud minds destroy. For someone who lived in physical silence, Hawking saw noise everywhere. The noise of ego, the noise of assumptions, the noise of people speaking before thinking, reacting before understanding, judging before reflecting. He realized that most human mistakes happen not because people are evil, but because they are loud. Too loud to hear their own thoughts,
too loud to recognize the truth, too loud to understand others. Hawking believed that silence was not emptiness, but clarity. When you slow down, when you listen, when you observe more than you speak, your mind sharpens. You detect intentions more easily. You understand people at a deeper level. You avoid conflicts that others create out of impulsiveness. In silence, the world reveals things that noise tries to hide. But few people choose silence because silence forces them to confront their thoughts, their fears, and their truths. Hawking warned that the loudest person in the room is rarely the wisest, and the quietest one usually sees the farthest. The fourth truth Hawking revealed is profoundly personal. We are all different, and that is humanity's greatest strength. Most people spend their lives trying to fit in, to be accepted, to be normal. They hide the parts of themselves that make them unique. They shrink in order to be liked. They mute their own identity because they fear rejection. But Hawking lived the opposite reality. His body was limited, but his mind was limitless. And instead of trying to be like others, he embraced the truth that being different was his greatest advantage. He believed humanity advances not because people are the same, but because they are different. Because someone thinks differently. Because someone sees things or sees what others can't. Because someone refuses to follow the crowd. Hawking warned that most people never reach their true potential because they spend their lives trying to imitate instead of create, trying to blend in instead of stand out. And he reminded us, what makes you unusual may be exactly what makes you powerful. Finally, the fifth truth Hawking revealed ties all the others together. The universe doesn't care about your limits, but it rewards your effort. Hawking believed that the universe is neutral. It does not favor the strong or the weak, the wealthy or the poor, the talented or the average. It responds only to effort, only to persistence, only to those who keep moving, keep trying, keep fighting, no matter how difficult the path becomes. He knew this from experience. His own life was a battle physically and mentally. But he continued his work for decades, not because the universe made it easy, but because he refused to stop. He believed that success is not a matter of destiny, but a matter of endurance. Most people quit too soon and then call it fate. But Hawking proved that consistency can turn the impossible into reality. His message was simple. The universe doesn't reward who starts. It rewards who continues. As we close these reflections, remember this. These were not lessons about galaxies or mathematics. These were warnings about life, about how we think, how we limit ourselves, how we waste our time, our intelligence, and our potential without even noticing. Most people ignore these truths, but the few who understand them never live the same way again. If these words reached you today, it's because you were ready to hear them. And now, the question is not what Hawking revealed. The question is, what will you do with it? If this reflection opened your mind, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Nothing here is a coincidence. And maybe the next message will be exactly the one you need to hear.